Hello my lovelies, happy Monday. Welcome back to Dragon Queen Creations. My name is Lindsay, if you haven't been here before. If you haven't been here before, awesome, welcome back. Welcome if it's your first time. I'm a tattoo artist, an artist in general, a creator. I do spiritual guidance readings, try to be your best self. That's what I try to help teach, and self-love and how to let go of things and how to look at things in a different perspective. Okay, so that's just a little bit about me. We're going to get into your reading because that's what this is all about, all right? We have the Two of Wands. So it looks like some of you are dreaming about your future, looking to the future, maybe envisioning your future. You want to travel. You have been traveling. That's Bubby in the background, by the way. He likes his ball. It feels like you're very balanced and that you're taking one thing at a time, that your root chakra is balanced. We have a lot of red here, and we have the Two of Wands. I like the two. It's all about balance, like I said, and unity. So maybe you're feeling very at one with yourself. Maybe you're feeling more calm and safe and grounded lately. Again, a lot of red in this card, which indicates the root chakra. That has to do with feeling safe and protected and knowing that everything is going to just be fine no matter what, right? No matter what happens in your life, it's good. Also, you see a lot of orange and yellow there, which has to do with your, I think the floor has a tint of orange too. That has to do with your sacral and solar plexus chakras that have to do with your self-confidence and self-esteem, making sure you're standing in your power, okay, and being your true authentic self, which also has to do with the affirmation, daily affirmation video that I posted just a minute ago. And it has to be about, beauty comes when you're your true self. And like I was saying, if you're not your true authentic self, your stuff that you're wanting and looking for and trying to manifest in your life can't come to you because you're being a fake version of yourself. You have a mask on, right? So it can't find you. It's like it could be standing right next to you, but since you're not vibrating to your truest authentic self, then it can't find you, or that person can't see you, or whatever it is, okay? Whatever quirks you have, whatever you judge yourself about, quit that shit right now, number one. And number two, know that your person or your job or your whatever loves those quirks, and it's required for that to happen, right? For you to get what you want, all right? I like how balanced this card is. I'm guided to read a little bit more, though, for the Two of Wands in here. In the book. Let's see what we got. Planning your future, making progress, activation, possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures. Tomorrow also is the full moon eclipse, and I think it's like the last one for like another 5 years or something like that. My friend was telling me, we were talking about it earlier. I have to check what time it actually is also, but full moons are all about clearing, letting go of the past, letting go of old ways of thinking, new beginnings, all of that. Cleansing. If you're feeling drawn to clean your house right now and kind of nest and organize your life, maybe throw some stuff away, that's why, okay? And this is a big one, you guys. 2023 is going to be really big. Energetical wise, it's been really windy here lately in South Florida. And I was telling my friend earlier that to me is like the winds of change, you know what I mean? And it's so blustery, like Winnie the Pooh would say, that I just love it. And you can just kind of feel everything changing and shifting and all of that around us, right? So I want you guys to keep that in mind. If you're looking to your future and maybe wondering why, something hasn't happened yet, or it's not, just give it a little bit more time, you guys, okay? Go with the flow, keep envisioning your future, and stand in your balance and in your strength in your root chakra, okay? This card also says you need to make a choice to really do that thing you want to do or not. You can dream it and envision it, or you could begin to live it. So maybe some of you are just sitting in your rooms and thinking about it too much. Maybe that's what's going on, and you need to get your ass up and out there and start living your dream. It's little steps, you guys. Don't try to handle everything in one day or 1 week. You have to do a little bit at a time, okay? So pick one or two things. Remember, take your slow time. You have patience with yourself, right? Don't overload yourself, because then you're going to burn out, and then you're going to have to start all over again. Planning and imagining can have us feeling like the observers of a dream, and our action is the only way to bring that dream to life. And on page 66, which is all about balance. It's time to choose between the one that's cozily rooted in the place you already know, or the one that leans into exciting new possibilities. Take a deep breath, because self-initiated change can be scary. The only way to make strides towards your goal is to make your move. Learn that thing, call that contact, make that decision. Non-action won't get you there and will likely have you feeling the angst of dreaming the dream instead of walking the talk. Use the fire energy of the wands to initiate your shift. The world is filled with opportunities for adventure, and I welcome them into my life with planned action. So I'm also feeling the phoenix around you guys, which is all about, rising from the ashes and starting anew, right? Letting the flames burn you up. So you've thought about it, you've envisioned it. Now it's time to get your ass up and go after it, like I said. There's also some fire colors in here. So all about letting that old way of doing, of just sitting there and thinking about it, let that burn up in flames, you guys. And now action is the key. All right. Steady, intended action. All right. Don't be afraid. Like, let me tell you a couple things. I've had to step out of my comfort zone. Where I live, there's some shows that are in Miami that normally I don't go to Miami too much. It gives me a little bit of anxiety because of parking and how busy it is and the traffic to get there and all of that, right? But I've been doing art shows there because I had to get my ass up and get out of that's what I want. I wanted to get my art out there more and not just to the community that I'm in, right? So how do I do that? Well, I had to step out of my comfort zone and go do shows that were not around my little square around here where I'm comfortable and it's easy traffic and parking, right? And I've done it, and I've met some awesome people, and I've made some money, and I got other opportunities. So just do one little thing, you guys, that seems uncomfortable and scary. Even doing these videos, I've been being more consistent about them lately, and I absolutely intend on keep doing that. But I had to, start getting up a little. I get up early anyway, but I had to start getting up even earlier. Be more disciplined about my sleep, and be more disciplined about my time, about what I do in the morning, and get ready to do these videos, right? So if that's what I want, then I have to stop just thinking about, what should I talk about today? What's going to happen? Who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter. Just do it. That's the point. I don't care if you fuck up 12 times. You've done something. That's the point. Don't be hard on yourself about it, okay? But you sitting there doing nothing isn't helping at all, okay? And it ain't getting you nowhere. So I try not to make these super long, but, whatever it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be 7:17 as I looked at that. All right, let's get a metaphysical cannabis oracle deck. If you know me, you know I love cannabis. And it's a lovely medicine. And, ooh, I love when they fly. Did y'all see that? I don't know if y'all saw that. It flew out. I'm glad I caught it, though. These cards are beautiful. Creation partnered sex magic. Ooh, I like that. That's awesome. Maybe you guys, maybe it's not even about a job or career. Maybe there's somebody that you've had your eye on that you want to maybe ask out, that you're scared you're going to get rejected. You said, so what? Do it. What if they say no? Now you know, and you can move on, right, to the next one. So that's your answer. So who cares, you guys? If there's somebody, whatever you've been thinking about doing, Spirit is telling you right now to get out and do it. You're absolutely connected to Spirit. Look at all the purple there and all the different colors. If you smoke, maybe smoke one. Gather your energy, gather your courage, you know what I mean? And go ask that person. Ask for the promotion. Ask for that date. Ask for whatever it is that you've been needing to communicate and you've just been sitting and thinking about. Creation partnered sex magic. All right. Let's see here. Hope you guys are enjoying this. If you like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it so much. It would help me, of course, a ton. And then if anybody else needs to see this, I believe it helps it get out to those people a little bit more too, to more people. So I could be wrong about that, but I ain't no expert. I'm just here to try to help. La la la. And if you've been watching, it takes me a minute to get to some of these because they're not really any kind of order. And sorry, just takes a minute. Take a puff. Do a stretch until I find it. Creation partnered. I feel like it's gonna be like right here. I'll be passing it and stuff. La la la. I should have a little elevator music waiting period for me to find these damn pages, I swear. I'm almost there, I promise. We're so close. It's getting there. Hey, there it is. See, told you. On page 69. Imagine that. You think they did that on purpose? I don't believe in any coincidences, so there we are, you guys. 69. The crystal pairing for this page in this card is fluorite, which is one of my favorite, is rainbow fluorite. It's purples and teals. If you haven't seen it in clear, it's really nice. Anyway, sex magic. I integrate and accept change, and I align with the cycles of life. This card emerges when you need to collaborate. Each person has one hand hidden so as not to show all their cards. It's as if they have talents they do not know of because they only emerge when working together. Partnered energy is powerful, whether it is love, friendship, or business. When you combine your intention with someone else's intention and the two are aligned, working in tune with your intention, the results are magnified. Just because you've known someone forever doesn't mean you can't give new people a chance. Be open and honest with yourself and how you feel about a collaboration. More often than not, if you have a problem with partnership, it is a reflection of your inner struggle. Return to creation energy I, solo magic, if this card continues to appear. So that's, you've been by yourself too long, you guys. You got to take that step. You got to talk to that person. You got to go hang with somebody new and make some new friends that might have some awesome ideas that, you know, will inspire or motivate you to get on it. With me, even like an example for me with these videos, I've been doing this shit for a while, thinking about it, because I had done a few here and there, but to tackle and try to balance everything with what I'm doing with tattooing and my art and everything, it just felt too much, right? So it wasn't time yet. So I waited, and then when I felt time, and then took baby steps towards it, and then I talked to a new friend, right, that doesn't even live here, but they gave me a bit of an inspiration and motivation to do videos and to do reels and to do stuff like that. That would, whatever. The way the conversation we had just motivated me, right? And it's a new person. So if I wouldn't have taken time to speak to that person or been too scared to reach out to them or whatever it was, then I never would have gotten that inspiration, or it would have taken longer maybe to get it, right? So that's what I'm saying, dudes. Dudes, lovelies, you know what I mean? Just get out there and get going and do one thing that's out of your comfort zone. Talk to that person. Get a hold of somebody you think, if you do music, maybe there's somebody you've been wanting to collaborate on with music and you haven't gotten a hold of them because maybe you think you're not good enough to collab with them. Let me tell you something. You're probably better than they are, right? So you need to raise them up to your level, and you need to go into that like, well, maybe they can learn something from me. Now, not to be, you know, in your ego and not to be all cocky about it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying being confident in your skills and going in with, you know, not a meek mindset. You know, have your energy strong and go in there with, I have something to bring to the table to this, as they do, right? So I want to do an angel card. I've been drawn to do one of these today. I haven't pulled one in a while, so we're going to pull one, and then I'm going to end the reading, and I hope it helps, and that's it. And I hope y'all have the best fucking Monday ever, and I appreciate you being here. Listening, Linda. Oh, it matches my dress. I love me some color coordination. So, that's your angels. Look, this is you asking your angels, and your angels like, bruh, I've been telling you. You've been thinking about it. You've been envisioning it. Get your ass up out there. I'm not going to say it again. Look at his face. He's like, I'm not going to say that shit again. Get out there and go after your dreams. Take your steps to do it. So, if you're this little lady right here, or whatever, whoever you would be right here talking to your angels, right? It's time to quit envisioning, and it's time to get up and out there and go. Also, the blues and all the blues that I'm having on today, what's that mean? Throat chakra. What has that has to do with communication, right? Communicate what you're wanting, the collaboration, the job, the desired relationship. It doesn't matter what it is. And don't be afraid of getting rejected. Just because Spirit's telling you to communicate and go after what you want and somebody tells you no, that doesn't mean the whole door's closed, right? That means that's not your door. So go find your door and knock on that bitch too, and eventually somebody's going to say yes, right? For what you want. Any rejection is protection, I promise you. When Great Spirit takes something out of your life, or has somebody reject you, or you don't get the job or apartment or house or whatever it is that you're wanting, why? Because it's not for your highest good. That's why. And that's why it's easier to start looking at everything in that perspective and be grateful when something like that happens. When you're told no, you can be like, fuck yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. You move that shit right out of my way, and now I can keep on going, right? So you didn't have to go through all the heartache or the trouble or the bullshit of that job or that relationship. Great Spirit removed it immediately. So be grateful and be thankful and have the best fucking Monday ever. Thank you.